Okay, there's a misconception that needs some clearing up. I'm not sure why people feel as if karma or people's energy returning to them is the only thing that people are supposed to experience. This is just simply not the truth. Honestly, people energy is giving me, you thought since I lead life with kindness that I just forget all your sins. Oh, how you wish. That man J. Cole be saying some shit, and I just love just rewording stuff to make it fit my experience. Y'all thought that because, or individuals thought that because I am fully aware that energy is going to return to them, your own energy, which you put out, you get back, then that means that there's no point of suing somebody. What the hell are y'all talking about? Wrongdoing is wrongdoing. There's always a point to sue somebody when harm is involved. That's what justice is. And I am doing what I am supposed to be doing, and I'm going to receive justice. And my actions are why this is going to happen. My actions are why this is going to end inevitably in my favor, because I continue to show up for myself, because I continue to use my voice, because I continue to honor the truth, because I continue to honor the law. These things matter. How you show up is what you get back. So for people who chose to use their free will to break the law and just do shit with ill intent, I don't do anything with ill intent. At all times, I am moving with good intention and in good faith. Everything matters. Everything matters. If your feelings is hurt about something that I did to you and you chose to do some corny shit and you don't think that shit is going to come back and bite you in the ass, that is unfortunate, but it is. People may hurt you, but that does not give you the right to hurt people, because people's intention matters. Just because I did something that hurt your feelings does not mean that my intent was to hurt you. My intent has never been to harm anybody or hurt anybody. My intent has always been to honor my boundaries and protect my children. And my actions show this. The record even shows this. Again, I'm not reckless. I'm not crazy. I ain't busting no windows out. I'm not going out beating everybody up. I'm not angry at the world because of my experiences or anything like that. Nope, I've had my experiences. I understand what the hell I had to experience. I understand why I had to go through what I went through. I understand what that forced me into. And through that understanding, I also understand that it is my responsibility to hold people accountable. I am going to do that at all costs. There are so many things on this planet that is just so misaligned and out of balance. And it is imperative that we get these things back in balance. Like holding people accountable, like justice, like abusers being held accountable. Things like this the world is so fucking chaotic because chaos has been normalized. It's not normal. It's not. And things have continued to this note because people have not been willing to goddamn do the work and change things. No, we cannot continue life like this at all. That goes for anybody and everybody. People cannot be allowed to bully people on the internet. There is no way in hell that I really find myself explaining the goddamn impact of bullying to adults. Are y'all fucking kidding me? We are not children anymore. It's not acceptable when the fuck people are children. That's one of their adults. Their guardians are to be held accountable because bullying is a very real thing. There is no reason why abusers are being aided, basically, and allowed to just abuse individuals with no type of repercussions. This is not how the world's supposed to work neither. But again, the system has been infiltrated by, well, our world has been infiltrated by beings who feel that if they are above the program, the whatever the hell, they may be above their program, the system that they created, but they are not above source. They are not above the universe. Baby, a decent humbling has been due. History, the centuries that we just experienced in history will definitely explicitly show y'all this. And this is why people have lost faith and lost hope in justice and things like that. But the unfortunate truth is, y'all also lost faith in yourselves and just decided to stop fighting. And just and just have been comfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'm okay being uncomfortable. I'm going to continue to be uncomfortable. I'm going to continue to show up, and I'm going to use my voice. And it's honestly none of my business who don't understand. Can't do whatever the fuck you want to do at all, period. At all times, energy is going to return to you. Furthermore, people have to get into the habit of holding people accountable and stop fearing things like things not working out in your favor. Make them. Literally, when the courts got to doing the fraudulent shit that they was doing, I didn't stop. And I was, ooh, it's me and the court system ain't shit. No, again, this is why things like appeals court exist. This is why the United States Supreme Court exists. This is why the United Nations exists. And once we get to this level of corruption within all three of these goddamn jurisdictional branches that has these obligations to fulfill and are literally just fucking violating the law, yes, it's time to take motherfuckers down immediately. Certainly. Again, my case is a precedent. I still ain't figured out how to say the word. One of those cases for other individuals to be able to use and apply to their own lives. Certainly, no one is above the law, and I'm the first, and I'm the example. This is not gonna end with me. Again, I'm not doing all of this for this to end at anything. No, this is creating the opportunity that everybody needs to create change. I know what I'm here to do, and I do it. And people need to just stop making assumptions and misconceptions based on the things that was previously allowed. That shit is not allowed no more, especially not over here in my life. But as the first to do some shit, and I know that I'm the first to do this shit, I know how impactful it'll be. I know how impactful it's going to be. I know how meaningful it is. I know how big it is. And that's why I continue to show up. Yes, karma is definitely going to return. Energy is definitely going to return. Court is the least of everybody's concerns and worries. Certainly. I keep saying that. If nobody should be worried about court as much as they should be worried about their energy returning to them. What's in my control stops at suing people. But people's energy returning to them? That shit, nothing can stop that. That's gonna manifest in your life however it does, and that shit is gonna be just detrimental, because what I experienced was detrimental, and it was wrong, and people did this with the intent to harm me. Well, I'm not like that, and I'm not about to turn into something that I'm not, and I'm not meeting people where they are. I don't need to do any of that. I know how. I have the most self-control. I have more patience now. I've definitely built on my patience. Again, this will always feel urgent for me because this is my children in my life, but I am fully aware of why I have to allow things to unfold, why I have to just do the things that I'm doing without being so impatient, and just trusting my guidance. And I do trust my guidance. Y'all are watching me trust my guidance, and I do what I'm supposed to do. I document. I document for the record. That's what I'm supposed to do, and I'm good at it. And this is how justice is supposed to look. This is how cases are supposed to be solved and things like this. This is moving honorably. This is moving with integrity. This is honoring the law. This is where we have to get back to. I can do that. I've already done it. There's y'all who are in denial. I'm not in denial. I am fully aware of what I'm creating in the things that I am doing while I'm doing them. Intention is so important. It's imperative that people realize what they are doing intentionally, because people feel as if because they are doing something subconsciously, then it does not count, or because they was misconceived by conditioning that it does not count. I've had these experiences too, and I'm not using them as an excuse, and they're not an excuse. And this is why people are going to be held accountable 1,000,000%.